Hey, welcome, welcome. Truckacletus here. And good news, I got my Caterpillar back. So I bought it at the expo, just like many others did, of course. So we're gonna take the Caterpillar out for today, and this run will be about budget because everybody who just bought a Caterpillar doesn't necessarily have the money to fill that thing up with Laranite or anything else expensive. So I'm going to show you how to fill this thing up, all 576 slots with yeah, with cheap stuff. We're on a budget. Still pretty good profit. And the best thing is the runs are really short. So you're going to make a decent amount of money with short runs, and it's very easy to do. You don't need a lot of money to start. You need about 67,000, I think. And the profit will be about 18, 19,000, depending on prices where you go. I will explain that as well because there's so many places to go on this run. It's it all depends on where you go. Like some places are farther away, they pay better, but you'll use more fuel, so that maybe evens things out. Not even sure if it does, because quantum fuel is ridiculously cheap. It's a lot cheaper than my car, that's for sure. So I'll show you where to go, and you can go all kind of you know all kind of directions with this run. That's why I like this one a lot. Super cheap, on a budget. There he is. Finally got my cat back. Slapped on the good old blue paint job. That is the Stormbringer paint job, I believe. And I think that looks so great. There was a white one as well, polar paint or something like that. But I just love the blue one. Take that in for a second. Nice. So we are on Cru L1, starting here today because I want to show you this run. It starts on Cellin, and what we're gonna do processed food. We're not gonna pay attention to the journal, to the food journal, because it doesn't do that much. We're gonna go out, gonna get some food at the Gallette Family Farm, and from there on you can sell it to so many places nearby. You can sell it to Port Olisar. You can sell it to, I think it's Hur L3, the space station after the Cru L1. I think it's Hur L3. You can sell them at all the space stations. And the thing with food is they have enough, and they buy enough. Um, the one we're going to, Gallette. Oh, I should fix that. Gallette Food Farms or Family Farms, however it's called, has, let me check this, 20 million in stock. So that there's always a full load of that, and it refills with 200,000 per minute. So this is always bang for your bucks, always right on the money. Fill that thing up, fill your C2 up with this one, and you'll make about 20,000 profit, which is fine because the trip is really short. You can go to Cellin, from there on sell it to Port Olisar, which is straight up from Gallette Family Farms, so straight up to the port. Sell it there, go back, buy more, go back again. You can do this all night and make a decent amount of money with very little money that you have to put in, which is the best thing about this run. I've been doing this also this week just for fun because I like to fly up and down and land and everything. I don't care too much about making ridiculous amount of money. So that's what I did, and I had a fantastic night. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm not sure yet where we're going to take it. If we're going to Port Olisar, or if we're going to one of the space stations, or you can even sell it on the planet on a different how do you say that? A different company. Uh, forgot the word for it. Outpost. That's the word I'm looking for. So we might as well do that as well. You can buy it at the Gallette Family Farm, and you can sell it at Trams and Meyers. You can sell it at Hickes Research Center. And from there on, you can either go back to get more food, or if you have enough money, you can pick up whatever you want from those places, titanium, anything. So, yeah, this has good potential to be a serious space trucker. This whole corner of the system is really good for that. It can go either way, and there's a lot of commodities to buy. But this one is for people that don't have a lot of money yet, and like I said, you need 67,000, I believe. So, that's a few runs um, delivering stuff or to do a few comms missions. You have 70,000 pretty quickly, and then you can fill up the whole cat. That's amazing. Because that is sometimes a problem. If you want to fill it up with laranite or anything like that, you need quite a lot of money. So of course, when we start, we don't have that. So we gotta start small. Gotta start with food. Also, another one that you can get in this, in all these kind of places, is the beverage, the drinks, which is also pretty good, but already a lot more expensive. So you need more capital for that. But today, focusing only on food. Providing the verse with food. That's a good thing. It's not always about the money. It's also about doing good, I think. Doing good and looking good in the blue space monster. I need a good name for this ship. I'm not sure if you can name it. Some ships you can officially, so I'm not sure if you can do that with the caterpillar. But have to dive into that. Alright, let's find the Gallette Family Farm. Get us some food. This is always the hard part. Oh, there you go. Because at my Moby class, navigation still doesn't work that well on the planet, so I prefer to do it manually, which works, but could be a hassle. Sometimes you're lucky, but sometimes it's the last one that you're looking for. Too bad it's dark. I prefer it when it's light, because then you actually see something, which is nice for the video, but it's okay, it's night. I'm doing this with my HOTAS setup. I think it's HOTAS 4. I think I need to take it apart and clean it or something, because it has some twitches. Every now and then it goes to the right or it goes into a roll out of nothing. So I'm flying a lot with the mouse and HOTAS combination. So if you see me going a weird direction, it's not my flying abilities. I'm not that great, but I'm not that bad either. Alright, let's take it down to the farm. It's a non-safety zone, so you gotta be a little bit, a little bit careful if you see a different ship. So far it's always been good at this place. Haven't encountered any weirdos, but just be careful if there's another ship or if there's a ship nearby, because they can and probably will attack you if you're here alone. I don't know why, because it's not much money to gain here for pirates, but could be just people that just get a thrill out of it. Enough of those. So let's land this baby.
Landing gear down.
I do like this place. Out in nowhere. Here we go. Set it right down. Right there. Be careful when you park this caterpillar. On the other side, it goes a little bit up, and sometimes you're too high for the elevator or something like that, and that could cause trouble. Ooh, get my space helmet on. There we go. Safe to go outside. Let's see what the weather is like. Oop. Taking this just for precaution. I haven't been into a firefight yet, so that's good because I suck at that. But it's always good to have it, especially in these kind of places, you know. Man, I love this ship. I missed it when 315 hit. I did miss it a lot. So yeah, after the event, I decided to buy it. I had to. Oh, I'm kind of high above the ground, but it should still be good. Always, always, always close your doors, no matter if there's no one around. Always close them because there will be someone around at some point, and he will take your ship. Trust me, I've been there. Oop. No, the time it happened to me, it was pretty good. I was doing a cargo run or a delivery run, I think on my first or second day, and I left the door open of my Titan, and there was another spaceship, and I didn't even realize that other people could take a ship. So the guy went in my ship, flew away, did some joyriding, came back, said, "Oh, sorry, I just did a little joyride. Here's a tip: always close your doors because people will do this and they will mess you up. But here's 15,000 credits." So that was my first experience. That was pretty good. All right, let's see. Processed food and distilled spirits. Yes, you can see you can buy those as well. It's not too much stock here, so let's not do that. Let's stay on the budget. That was the idea. There you go. Almost 68,000 is what you need, and it will get you a decent turnout. You know. So let's do this. Now that you filled up, let me see. Now that you filled up the caterpillar, you have to decide on where to go. And like I said, that that could happen at so many places. The best places are the space stations because they pay the most. They pay 156. But they're further away. The closest one is Hur L3, I think, which is good. It pays 156, which is very nice. For this run, we're gonna keep it really close. So we're gonna go to Port Olisar, or we're gonna stay on the planet actually. Maybe do that. Maybe do that, just for the fun of it. It does mean they only pay 1.5, so 150, which is still enough. It's still it's a good margin. Let me think where we should go. Yeah, I think we'll take it to Hickes Research, however you say it. Because from there on we can pick up other stuff, you know. I can continue my journey from there on. I'll keep it to only this trip on this little video, just to show you the budget version. And yeah, if you do this, you know, 1 night, 2 nights, your funds go up, and then you can step up to different commodities, or just keep doing this because it's fun, because you can go anywhere you like. Hello, big black hole. Okay, don't need that on my ship. Thanks very much. Yeah, like I said, you can go anywhere. With the higher paying stuff, you're always kind of stuck with the Area 18 or Lorville, you know, big cities. I kind of I like it because it makes money, but it's kind of a hassle all the time to you know, to land there. So in the end, I don't know if this is even that much worse, you know, because this is literally 10 minutes flying up and down the whole time if you want. Um, you can do this all night. You can fly down here, get the food, go to the space station, come back, get the food, go to Port Olisar, come back, get the food, go to, you know, the outposts, and all of them will have a decent amount of buying stock. So for the outpost, you can go to Hickes Research on Cellin, or you can go to Trams and Meyers. The other ones I didn't check yet, but those two have a big supply for sure to buy it. So that's pretty good. All right, let's go for Hickes Research. Let's try to find it, and of course we'll have to do that manual. So I'm not gonna bother anymore with the in-game navigation until that's fixed. Oh, there goes my hotels again. Alright, let's see. That's the thing, planets are rotating, my ship is rotating, and it's never on the same location, so always have to look for it. I'm sure if you do it plenty of times, then you kind of know where it is, or the shape of the landscape, but I haven't done it that many times yet, so I still need to search for it manually. Come on, where are you? It's for real, the last one, I'll tell you. Trams and Meyers. Oh, seriously, that one. It's right in front of me all time. Oh, okay. Well, if you nail this down to a good routine, you can do this trip in 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. But you gotta be a little bit more professional than me. Ah, it's too bad it's dark. This trip is so nice to do on the daylight part of the planets, but can't control that. And the trucker's got a truck, so it's all good. We'll get the job done in the dark. Let's go down and let's sell the food, and I'll have a look what we can take back. I have to think about that. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's my joystick again. I'm gonna put it. Is that the big one? I think so. Or is that bigger? Eh. I'll take this one. I like to do it like from inside the cockpit as much as possible. Learning to do that at the big cities, which doesn't always work, but getting the hang of it. I need to get back in my cat and get the feel for it again. This is good. Alright, let's go inside. It's a safety zone, so no guns needed. And let's sell the food. Like I said, it should be about 18,000, I think. Which is perfectly fine for this little trip. It beats, you know, the box delivery missions, which are fun to do as well, but just a few times. There we go. Close the door. And let's head for the storage building. Beautiful night at Cellin. I mean, look at this. Pretty good. Not too cold. My character has quite some trouble with breathing, but that's okay. Still need a name though for her, so maybe you can help out. My wife says her name should be Lucy. That's the first name. I'm okay with that. I like Lucy. We need a second name. Needs to be a good second name. So if you have a second name for my character, let me know in the comments. And let's make a contest out of it. The one with the nice name that I pick, it's gonna get a little goodie. I'll send him a goodie. Maybe a paint job. Let's do that. So think of a last name for my character Lucy, and you'll get a nice paint job. There we go. Let's see how much we're getting. Hey, Bob is still there. Alright, let's see. Sell the food. There you go. Full price, there you go. 84,000. 84,500. We bought it 67. I would say that's pretty good. But what is that? 15? Pretty good. So you can basically do this all night and fly up and down, you know. Just check out what is here. Oh, just medical supplies. Not much in stock. I could get them and fill the rest up at Trams and Meyers. If you do buy medical supplies, you want to sell them at area 18. and they only take 50,000 units maximum. So you want to keep that at 500 SEU and fill it up with anything else. But just so you know that Area 18 is the place where they buy the most medical supplies. Just keep it under 50,000. But that was not the subject. The subject was budget cargo runs with the Caterpillar, and that's what we just did. So I hope you liked it, and I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you grow and make more money, so you can do more cargo. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like it, and see you next time. All right. Bye bye.